This is your goofy Uncle GreatTreeJam, and I want to welcome you back to another episode of Mass Effect 1. Last time we left off, we descended into the bowels of Pharos in order to find the Thorian, and when we did, it turned out to be something quite beyond anything we'd ever seen before. We attempted to negotiate with the Thorian, but unfortunately, thanks to Saren, the Thorian had no intention of negotiating with organics. It attacked us, and now we are left with no choice but to take it out. We are halfway into the boss fight. We've taken out 3 nodes. We only have 3 more nodes left. I'm just going to go ahead and finish off this boss fight as quickly as possible because I am in a hurry to get the next portion of the dialogue aftermath done as quickly as we can. Now, something I did not mention last time is that if you take out the Thorian node quickly enough, you can actually wipe out all the creepers in this room. So, a little tip if you are wanting to get this fight done as quickly as possible like me, if you're impatient. But let's go ahead and get Singularity going, and let's take out the Cesari clone before she has a chance to take us out.
You must die!
Alright, she is... oh wow. She's down, but she's stuck. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and toss a grenade because I'm feeling pretty, well, I didn't do much. That was a waste of a grenade. I thought it was gonna kill the Thorian creepers, but it only took out one of them. Oh well. Let me just knock this guy off the edge. Take him out that way. And just this last one's left. And there we go. Now, our second to last node is right here. Let's go ahead and disable this thing.
Almost there, Commander. That thing has to drop soon.
And as Liara mentioned, we only have 1 more node left. We gotta move up extremely carefully. I'm gonna try and trigger the enemies and then move back. But we already have the Asari clone moving down. Let's take her out pronto. Alright, she is down, and I'm getting sprayed with acid, so we gotta move back. Okay. Let me go ahead and change up Liara to Sony's gear because she has taken quite a bit of damage since our last episode. I'm gonna get her hooked up with a medical exoskeleton so that she can slowly heal herself back up to full health. And that will keep us from using a metagel. But our goal is to go ahead and get every single creeper stuck in this little hallway. That way we are not stuck trying to fight a bunch of them at once. Alright. And here we have an entire party. Look at that. I think they're all stuck. Oh, nope, nope. I stand corrected. They're not stuck at all. They're not happy. We'll move back. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, this is going well, I think, but not going too terribly. This is actually not that hard of a boss fight. As you can see right here, we're just using our weapons fire to knock them to the ground so that they can't get back up. And it's actually making this fight a hell of a lot easier than it would be without the, without doing otherwise. Let's knock this guy back and make sure he's on the ground. Same with this one. And this probably is a very cheap but very effective tactic if you want to control the Thorian creepers and their movements, is get them into the narrow hallway and try and focus your squad mate's firepower at one point. Oh, is that someone behind us? No, okay. Alright. I was looking at the sensor and I thought there was a Thorian creeper behind us. I was thinking, that's not good. But that's not the case. And we have a Thorian creeper under the ground. That's, I think he's stuck. That's great. Let's get Liara to back up a little bit, because she's getting a little too close to these guys. Alright. At some point, I'm going to have to start using symbiotic powers, but I think we're good for now. Nothing to worry about just yet. Okay. Let's back up so we get sprayed with acid. took a little bit of damage there, but it's okay. This fight, I have no problem. I mean, with Mass Effect 1, if they want to throw in a battle where it's basically Horde mode, I can deal with that. But Horde mode does get very tedious after a while. It gets pretty boring. It's one of those things where you wonder why they couldn't implement a proper boss fight. And I guess that they were pressed on time and had to get something out and ready to go. And this guy's stuck. Okay, this is a bug I've never seen before. A Thorian creeper who cannot die. That is amazing. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, this is not ideal at all. Already it just started up and it started having bugs just left and right. Already having bugs. Okay, can I toss a grenade and take care of this guy? Okay, that didn't do anything. Okay, well, that's great. Got a couple creepers that are stuck in the walls and now we can't hit them. That's wonderful. Let's just move on. I think those creepers are a lost cause. So, yeah. Just great. I really hate it when these bugs happen, but there's nothing you can do about it. I think we have an Asari clone in the next room. Let's go ahead and take her out. Alright. And now we got a bunch of creepers charging at us. The Asari clone, however, is down. So this fight should now be pretty much sealed. Our victory is assured. Let's take this guy out. I don't know if I want to go back and try and get the other creepers, but I think at this point there's nothing we can really do. And they're pretty much just stuck there forever. We're almost done with the boss fight anyway, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. So we can just, once we take out the last node, it'll pretty much bring up a cutscene and then we'll be done at Pharos. Let me go ahead and just focus on these creepers for now and keep our eyes on the prize. This guy's almost about to go down. There we go. I'm gonna get Rex Twitch up to shotgun. Alright. He's down. Okay, let's get Rex to use Carnage. Hopefully you can hit him. Alright, there we go. It's a very good thing that we are level 60. If we were not level 60, I'd be working to make sure that I kill every single creeper that I can in order to maximize my experience gain, but we don't have to worry about that right now. But let's go ahead and just take out a bit of this Thorian node's health and focus on the creepers one by one. Right? And they're not putting up much of a fight, so this is actually a very, very easy segment left. We only have a few enemies left to deal with, so this will be very manageable. Let's go ahead and knock this guy off. There we go. Insta-kill, baby. Yeah. Okay, anyone spawning? Oh, it twitches. Ugh. Okay, come on. Yeah, no, get on the ground. Get dealt with. Okay, nothing there. Bye. Oh, you're not done yet? Okay. Come on. Come on. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Bye-bye. Thank you. That is so funny. It's it's fun to do that sometimes. We have a little bit of health left. We can get the last two. Oh, he's slapping up Rex, huh? You want to do that, huh? Want to slap my homeboy, my main homie? You want to do that? Get dealt with. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Alright, those are the last two creepers. The other two that are stuck in the walls there, I mean, fuck it. Let's go ahead and just finish this Thorian off, and we should have a cutscene coming up.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
I think we can go ahead and safely assume that this is the Asari from whom the clones were being copied from. Let's talk to her and find out who she is.
Is everything all right? Are you hurt?
I am fine, or I will be, in time. My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
Benezia sought to turn the river and was swept away.
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
Saren's pretty quick to betray his own people.
He was quick to betray the Thorian, too. After he had what he wanted, he ordered the Geth to destroy all evidence of its existence. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
So the Thorian taught Saren to think like a Prothean. How?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory. A viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
I need that knowledge to stop Saren.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity. I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are a part of you now.
A knowledge bond can be very traumatic. Are you all right, Commander Shepard?
I saw... something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship where you can be monitored.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
So we just got quite a bit of information. So first off the bat, if you remember that vision that we just saw, up until now we have not been able to understand the information we gained from the Prothean beacon Eden Prime. The cipher has given us a little understanding and allows us to make a little bit more sense of the vision. And if you notice at the end of the vision, there was actually something that looked very much like the flagship Sovereign that Saren was riding in. Let's ask a little bit more about the conduit and what Saren is after.
Do you know what the conduit is, or where it is?
No, I'm sorry. All I know is that Saren believes the conduit was the key to the Prothean extinction.
That can't be good, whatever it is.
You have the cipher. In time, your visions will clear. They will lead you to the conduit. I only pray you find it before Saren does.
What else can you tell me about Saren?
There is little I could tell you that you do not already know. He's powerful, he's charismatic, and he is dangerous. Once I followed him, blind to his true nature. But now I see he's leading the galaxy into an age of darkness and suffering.
So we still don't know what this conduit, what it is or what it does. We know Saren's after it, but we don't know how that falls in line with his goal. We kind of have just a vague idea. Let's ask a little bit more about Shiala and how she came to have a connection with a Thorian.
I want to know more about you.
There is nothing remarkable about me. I was merely one of Matriarch Benezia's disciples. For nearly 2 centuries I followed her, learning at her feet. When Benezia revealed her plan to join Saren, she gave her disciples a choice. Only those who were willing had to follow her. Many felt her plan was too dangerous, but I believed in her. I thought she could turn Saren away from his insanity. Instead, we joined him in it.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Thorian?
When the creature enveloped me, I became part of it, but I still don't truly understand it. So alien, so ancient. Its exact age is impossible to know. It measured time differently. 10,000 years of hibernation broken by a few frantic centuries of activity. Its mind was awesome, magnificent. It transcended all classification. And now it is gone.
Don't tell me you feel sorry for that thing.
The Thorian was a unique life form. A sentient being that lived for 50,000 years, maybe more. There is nothing even remotely like it in the known galaxy. I'm grateful you saved me from a life of thraldom. Yet I cannot help but feel some sorrow for the loss of such a rare and remarkable creature.
So I think that's all the information we can get from Shiala, and something that I'm curious about, because when we looked at the Exogeny terminal and the VI told us about the Thorian, it seemed that the Thorian was actually pervasive underneath a large portion of Pharos' planetary surface. But I guess this was the main cluster, or maybe just one of the controlling nodes. I'm not entirely sure. Shiala says that the Thorian, she sensed it when you killed it, so this might have been the center for all we know. But anyway, let's go ahead and conclude this segment, and we should be done at Pharos.
Now that you're free of the Thorian, what are you planning to do next?
If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
So last time I said that saving the colonists was the last of the things we need to do in order to keep Zeus Hope on the map. I forgot about this portion. You can actually keep Stella alive, and I think that after what happened at Zeus Hope, they're going to need someone who is a leader figure and someone who has commando training, can help keep the colony safe. And Shiala has just that. So let's keep her alive.
The colonists will need all the help they can get. They'll be happy to have you on their side.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
I can't believe it. Jong says we'll have all the money we need to keep this place running. It's because of you, Shepard. I can't thank you enough.
Alright, and we are now done at Pharos. The colony is going to stay alive, as Zeus Hope is going to stay intact.
All traces of the Thorian will be erased in short order. Pharos will have a second chance thanks to you. I think this plan of yours just might work. All traces of the
All right.
Thorian will be erased and short.
We can talk to a few of the NPCs and just hear some comments from them. I'm only interested in the NPCs that are unique. So Juliana, Elizabeth, Arcelia, and Shiala we've already talked to. And if you remember, we have a certain Solarian merchant. Ledra is still alive, so we can use him in the future for any for buying and selling equipment if need be. But let's go ahead and talk to Juliana first. I'm just going to move down the list. Oh, excuse me, I had a little bit of something dropped there.
Ships are already on their way here with supplies. We'll be the biggest human colony yet. Zhong may be corrupt, but he certainly got us a great deal. Ships are already on their way here with supplies.
Thank you so much. Now Exogeny will pour the money in. We'll be able to rebuild and then some. Soon we'll have everything we need. We're going to be very busy. You won't recognize anything in a year. A clean slate.
Sounds good. It sounds like the colonists of Zeus Hope are going to be happy, or at the very least they have a chance to rebuild what they lost.
I fought so hard, but any thought of my own caused so much pain.
We can rebuild this place. We're stronger than the company gives us credit for. I hope we can make this colony work.
I fought so hard, but any thought of my own caused...
I will do what I can to assist the colony in this difficult time. I am ashamed of the damage done to the lives of these people.
And I think we can assume that Shiala will remain true to her word. So let's go ahead and leave her be.
Farewell, Shiala.
Farewell, Commander. I wish you well in your hunt.
Alright, now before we leave, let's go ahead and talk to some of the NPCs that we helped out. Let's actually start with Ledra real quick.
I never thought I would be so thrilled to see a soldier. Forgive my previous inaction, but under the Thorian's influence, every thought was examined and filtered.
What will you do now that the fighting is over?
I may stay, try to recover my losses. I can have new supplies delivered within weeks. Perhaps the colony will survive after all.
Let me see what you have in stock.
Of course. Return in the future, and I may even have more to see.
So it looks like there's not anything that we need just yet, but that's okay. We're already outfitted with the best gear. I like to keep him alive as just part of my Paragon nature. I want to save every single colonist that I encounter. But if you remember, Miss Doyle over here was in charge of the water. Let's talk to her now that she is no longer under the influence of the Thorian.
It will take time for things to get back to normal around here. The Geth are gone. We've got water again. Everything's good. I'm free again. Thank you for everything.
Life's good.
I'd forgot what it was like to have a thought of my own.
Alright, and I'm going to talk to Greta Reynolds real quick. This was Davin Reynolds' wife, and Davin was the one who gave us the quest to track down and take out the rabbit Alpha Varen.
Thank you for freeing us. The Thorian forced me to think what it wanted. I felt when you killed it. That thing got into my head pretty deep. It hurt so much. I'm glad we'll have another chance here. That's all Davin and I have ever wanted.
Alright. Let's keep moving through the ship. We actually have May O'Connell, who gave us the quest to find the power cells.
Finally, that damn thing is out of my head. I can think without pain. And with the power cells you brought, I can get this place up and running again. Thanks, Commander.
I kind of find it funny how you go into a kind of a dialogue cutscene-ish moment, but you don't get it with any of the other characters.
Thanks for getting me these power cells. Now hopefully I can get this damn thing working.
Alright. Let's go ahead and move into the ship and just get Davin Reynolds' feedback after the Thorian incident.
Thank you for everything you did. Thanks to you, Greta and I can start over. The Thorian controlled us with pain. I never expected this much trouble. I guess that's what makes it a frontier world.
Alright, we can head in here. Now, something real quick. I've noticed that this is actually a bug. If you load from a save, you actually get to hack this terminal over and over again. We don't need to hack it, but I'm just going to do it just cause. I feel like it. And it'll pretty much be the same entry every single time, giving us a quest. But we didn't get that quest because we already have it marked down in our journal.
tell me you survived our coups. Glad you're on our side.
Damn straight. I'm one bad motherfucker.
Thanks, Commander. It's great to be free again. It was hell, you know. Any honest thought hurt. Just like staring at the sun. You did a good thing for Pharos. But I'm getting out while I can. I've had enough of the colony life.
I don't blame you.
I'm ready to go back to Earth. Things are simpler there.
At least until Mass Effect 3. But that's a story for later. Let's head over here. I think we have just a few more NPCs that we can talk to that I'm really interested in talking to anyway. We've got Calantha and Hollis Blake from the beginning. We actually went through this trailer and found Calantha in a state of distress, but it seems that she is okay and responsive now.
Thank you for everything you tried to do here. Finally, we have hope again. It was in my head, like getting slapped every time your eyes left the ground. I don't know if I want to stay, but I'm glad we have the choice.
I'm free. Thank you for giving me my mind back. It was awful. Every time I thought about speaking out, even the memory is painful. We can make this colony work. We just need to build it for ourselves. After a while, we just instinctively did what the Thorian wanted.
Something that I've noticed is that if you turn the camera at certain angles, you can actually hear their dialogue a little bit better. I don't know how that works, so I just do what I can.
Free. I can't believe I'm free.
But it looks like our crazy man from the tunnels, Ian Newstead, is here, and I think he's doing a lot better from when we last saw him.
That was a nightmare. No one should ever feel pain like that. I really need a vacation.
I'm with you on that one, pal. But I think that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and leave Pharos. I don't know what I want to do next. Well, actually, I do. In the upcoming episodes, we're probably going to have a Codex vid at some point. That's going to take a while to come out. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to skip an episode. And I'll probably have, between now and this, it'll probably be an episode that basically goes out of count. But once I get that Codex episode up and running, we should be good to go. So for right now, I want to try and figure out what I want to do as far as assignments, because we are pretty much done with Therum, Noveria, and Pharos. And between now and Vernmire, we've got quite a few assignments to tackle. So from here on out, it's going to be the assignments of Mass Effect 1. I am aiming to do every single assignment that I can. The only exception will be assignments that are locked off to us because of our morality decisions. So obviously the Renegade mission that comes with this game on Nanuel will not be available to us in this playthrough. You will not see that mission. We will, however, do the Paragon mission for rescuing the hostages who are working with Certa Foundation. So just a little spoiler on things to come. But let's go ahead and board the Normandy, and we've got... Well, actually, we're already going over time. What I want to do is I actually want to just cut the video and audio here, and maybe we can tackle the aftermath of Pharos on the Normandy in another episode. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just end the episode. So, we'll get a save going, and we're good to go. Alright, this is GreatTreeJam, and I just want to thank you guys for sticking around. We're done at Pharos, but we still got quite the journey ahead of us. And I think... Hang on, I saw something real quick. Anyway, yeah, back to what I was saying. Now that we're done here, we've got a lot of free time. We can just do whatever we want. But that's going to have to wait till next time. For now, I just want to wish you guys a happy day, night, evening, afternoon, wherever you may be in this universe or the next. I hope to see you in my next episode, where we'll be tackling the aftermath of Pharos and getting our crew members' opinions on what happened on this planet. And at some point, I'm going to get that Codex vid uploaded, but that's going to take a while. I want to make sure I have the right footage for it. But until we deal with that, until we cross that bridge, farewell.